Alright, here's my video. I've got a new one today in the mail. I ordered this about a week ago and came today. It's nothing unique or unheard of per se, but I got it because of the price, as I sometimes do. You can see it's the HCSB large print Ultrathin, Words of Christ in red, even though it doesn't say it. I like this layout and font. Brown genuine cowhide. I've seen this brown genuine cowhide around by Holman, and I've just kind of wanted it. I'll try not to emphasize this too much in the video, but $14.99 plus shipping, $18.98. I couldn't pass it up. It's just one of those deals, and I've been wanting one. So it came in this box, just a lift-up box. It was wrapped very well in two black pieces of paper right here. I'm going to get rid of it, but I just thought I'd save it. And here it is. Again, HCSB. So right off the bat, it's the brown, genuine cowhide, very pebbly. It's a genuine leather. There are some imperfections. For the price, I'm not going to complain. I don't think some of them are natural leather imperfections. I don't know if this was sitting under a bunch of books for a couple of years before it got sold, but there's nothing damaged. But I'm looking really close at this, and some of it just might be natural. And once I use it a lot and start bending it and moving it around, so anyway, I'll give you the size in a minute. So you get these little hubs. These are nice. HCSB, Holy Bible, Holman. And Holman has a new, it just says Holman with a line above it. This is the older Holman. Anyway, just a little personal preference. Holman does this a lot. I wish they'd put the Holy Bible up here. I mean, regardless if they have these hubs, because my hand goes here. Now, I know it's just aesthetics, but if something's going to wear off, I'd rather it be the translation or the publisher. I don't care. I just kind of like... Now, these hubs should protect it to a point. So, anyway, HCSB. Hopefully this focuses right here. And, you got this, it's not just paper, it's almost like a... It's not a card stock either. I can't think of it right now, but like a tough nylon or something. No, it's not right. But it's definitely like almost like a thin poly itself, but very hard. Anyway, corners are this. You don't get these for corners. It's just a paste down. But and it's gonna bend and break, but it seems very durable. It is a sewn binding with the brown head and tail band. But this brown, I like the brown. It's a dark brown. So and a little bit of overhang, little bit thin line. Let me get the measurements. Is that too dark? Anyway, 9 3/4 by 6 3/4. Nice dimensions. We'll call it 1 1/4 thick. It's pretty close to that. Keep seeing things. Okay, that's better. So yeah, it's kind of one of those leathers that you kind of always, you wipe it off and you come back a couple minutes later and it's like, how'd that get on there? It's like it wants to attract things. So anyway, there it is. I like this layout. It doesn't start with, it starts with the presented to certificate of marriage, births, occasions to remember. Oh, that's nice. Holman Christian Standard, Holman. Yeah, just shove it right in on there. I'm not really showing you all the dates there, am I too well? But it's a 2012, I think. Anyway. Contents, old and new. Very good. I'll get to the layout, though. I'm just kind of... They have a God's plan for salvation. And then the intro to the Holman and the translation. And I'm kind of remembering this. I haven't been in one of these for a while. the layout with these bullet points, and you can go to the back and look at the bullet points. It is a red letter, 2-column paragraph, center column reference, translational things at the bottom. You'll see Old Testament. One moment. Weird angle, I know. While I'm waiting for my computer to load, let's take a look at the gold is done nicely. Kind of at a distance there, but there. And it doesn't have a lot of page sticky. Like I've had a couple of Christian Standard Bibles, and you got to go through every page to unstick them. This doesn't seem so bad. It's that it feels very thin and staticky right now on the edges, you know, when you do that. So it's advertised as 9-point font. So here we are. I'm going to the beginning. I'm sorry. I should have told you that. There's not a lot in here. I mean, there's a bit of a concordance. Just before that, there's a bullet points, commonly used abbreviations. You get that kind of stuff. And then you get a little bullet point next to something. It's like a place or a thing. And then anyway, I was telling you about that staticky thin paper here. But the paper's fine. It's I wouldn't call it top. I mean, it's Holman paper, but so this is what you get. You know, it's that paragraph, so you kind of gotta. Let me see how I feel about it. I mean, the verses don't jump out too much at you, but I really like this 9-point dark. It's not bold, but it's a 9-point, very dark white paper. It's not bright white, but it's definitely a flat finish, matte finish. You get the references, and you get this little space commonly because it's for this side, and then this is where you get like translation things right down here. You'll notice. I remember this because I had not the brown, but I had something like this before. It looks like every book starts on its own page. Yeah, I've noticed that. So this is the kind of font you get. It's very modern. You get little paragraph subjects, intros. No book introductions. Just the maps and the little concordance in back. Let me just kind of showing how it opens up. So the red letter's pretty good actually. But right away you'll notice there's no pages or a book chapter until you go down here. Chapter numbers are on the bottom on the inside. The book and chapter are on the outside. You're not used to that. You think, what in the world happened? But it's just a different layout. So I don't mind it being different just because we're used to one thing. The layout's nice because there's no gutter. When I mean gutter, it comes out. No, you open it up, there's no problem. You actually get a little miniature margin. Let me see here. Oh, yeah, red letter. You get a little bit of margin, and often you get a lot in here too. So if you really want to write, so let's take a look. It's red and it doesn't quite become burgundy, and it's not too bright. This is a very nice red letter. Yeah, there we go. Let me go where it's a little lighter. Yeah, it's a nice red letter. So that's what you get. Large print, thin line, well, large-ish, 9-point. Okay, there's the layout. So, I like it. For the price. There's some more red letter. I don't know if it's showing up too clear. I'm under some good light here, but the camera, it's making it look a little less red, I think. But it's red. I mean, it starts to border on burgundy, so. But again, there you go. So that's what you get. So I'll go back to the leather in a moment. Romans, everything on a new book. I like that. Everything on every book on a new page. Galatians. No intro, pretty much text if you don't mind the HCSB. And there's James. Oh, now I'll get to that in a minute. Thought derailment. Stay on task. Then you get this bullet point thing here. If there's a bullet point, you can look back here and you find the word. for maybe place. And it tells you something about it. So it's in addition to any references or translations. Concordance. Okay, I went backwards a little. You even get the red letter in Revelation, and that's how it ends. And then I'm just showing you the bullet notes, is what they call it. Bullet notes are one of the unique features of the Holman Christian Standard Bible. These notes explain frequently used biblical words or terms. I'm reading this through the phone, give me a break. These bullet words, for example, abyss, are marked with a bullet only on their first occurrence in a chapter of the text, biblical text. Other frequently used words like gate are marked with bullets only where the use of the word fits the definition given below. Yeah. Well, so that tells you something about it. And then, again, you just page through these, and it says it down here. Bullet notes. Everything's at the bottom. Then you go into the concordance, as I showed you. Thin paper. And I've had one of these large print thin lines. I mean, the exact same text block. And this paper will crinkle, and it will stay crinkled. Okay. We're at the end of the concordance, and it just goes right into maps. There's no index or anything like that. So you get some maps. You be the judge. I'm just turning the pages and showing you. Colorful. A couple more. Blank paper. Brown, tough, paste down. I'm not going to roll this one up. But it's soft. Pebbly grain, soft. Oh, and I keep meaning to do that. One crookedly inserted ribbon. But, again, the price, whatever. One of these days I'll learn how to take them out and put them in. That really makes it look shiny. It really is shiny, actually. So I gave you the sizes. Yeah, again, under 19 bucks. Call it 19 bucks. I like the text. I like the layout. And it's in a nice leather with some weird imperfections. I'm just playing with it. There's those hubs. So, large print thin line. So, thanks for watching.